India. Floods killed more than 150 people. Bangladesh. 42 dead after floods in 16 districts. World Disaster Report says most deaths caused by floods. Terrifying, shocking, isn't it? Floods have many devastating consequences, like they affect a nation's economy, environment, and people as well. But did you ever feel the urge to know what this flood is? Why does it occur? Can floods happen anywhere? Do such questions arise in your mind? So today, let's find the answer to these questions. Friends, just imagine that we have a glass which is partially filled with water. But we just kept on pouring water in it. After a point, the water would just spill out and spread here and there, right? A similar situation occurs during a flood. Due to heavy rains or other natural disasters, a river receives too much extra water. Actually, so much in excess than what it can carry. So this excess water overflows from its normal path onto the nearby dry land. So a flood is a natural event which occurs when a piece of land which is otherwise dry suddenly gets submerged underwater. Occurrence of a flood would depend on following factors. The first and the most important is rainfall, as to the volume, distribution, and the intensity of rainfall which a particular area receives. The next factor is capacity of the water body, as to how much water can that particular water body hold. The next is the weather conditions prevailing in that region. Another important factor is the ground cover or the rock structures, which would determine the percolation of water. The next one is the tidal influence, as to whether there is a high tide or low tide. Topography, the physical structures, as to whether it is a hilly area, a plain or a plateau or a coast or an island. Well, we can say flooding occurs most commonly from heavy rainfall, but not necessarily always. They can result from other phenomena like a storm surge, usually associated with cyclone, tsunami, or a high tide during rainfall, or maybe because of a dam failure or melting glaciers. Floods can occur almost anywhere, but they are more likely to occur in some areas than others. Say for example, there is a higher ground adjacent to a lower ground. So what do you think? Which one is more likely to experience flood? Yes, the lower one, as it is a natural behavior of flowing water to move from high to low. Also, with increasing urbanization, open spaces and green lands are converted to concrete jungles, most of which have bad and choked drainage system, thus resulting in flooding. Any plain, low-lying areas adjacent to a river is also more likely to have floods any time the water level rises. But friends, you might also be wondering as to whether there are ways by which we can prevent floods. Yes, we can prevent flood and regulate the water flow in the rivers and distribute water more evenly throughout the year. To know about how that is done, please watch our session on water conservation. Hope you found this session informative. Please do share it with your friends. And for more such sessions, do subscribe to Let's Do It. Make it easy. Thank you.